I suggest a book by Elizabeth Cohen called A Consumer's Republic, which catalogs this grotesque transition. We went from a fairly puritanical view, a conservative view in a traditional sense, to one of robust consumption. They even talked about, after World War II, that this consumerism was a loyalty issue of America. And if you were to engage this consumerism, you would help defeat the communists and fuel the American dream. This brings me to the third incompatibility, democracy itself. I think the problem was best stated by Robert Lind, referencing America in the foreword of a book written in 1943 called Business as a System of Power. Thus, political equality under the ballot was granted on the unstated but factually double-blocked assumption that the people must refrain from seeking the extension of that equality to the economic sphere. In short, the attempted harmonious marriage of democracy to capitalism doomed genuine popular control from the start. And all down to our national life, the continuance of the Union has depended upon the unstated condition that the dominant member, capital, continue to provide returns to all elements in democratic society sufficient to disguise the underlying conflict in interests. This crisis within the economic relations of capitalism was bound to precipitate a crisis in the democratic political system. One of the most interesting cultural biases we see in our society is that while the vast majority continue to, clamor for general equality, general race equality, creed equality, and so on, it's been a general trend. Most people agree with this kind of thing. Everyone seems to stop short when demanding anything along the lines of economic equality. You ever noticed this? While it is a fundamental value of democratic society with its basis in civil and human rights, people have been persuaded that economic equality is just off limits and somehow morally wrong. And to promote such a thing means, paradoxically, you must hate freedom and maybe be a communist. This social psychology, born from years of pro-business, pro-slavery, pro-inequality propaganda, has had a powerful effect. And the truth is, there is basically no real civil equality in society without economic equality. You are only as free as your purchasing power will allow you to be.